Welcome to Cooper Still Standing. I'm Jeff Cooper, and I'm still standing. This week on Cooper Still Standing, we have a couple of guests lined up that we know you're going to like. Coming up, we're going to have this professional grower and talk about growing styles, growing cannabis and how his style of growing, types of lights and water and how long does he grow. We're going to have some really cool conversation with Rich on that. Then later on, we're going to talk to a professional bud tender, and this guy talks to a lot of patients. And so we're going to get some of the secrets behind the dispensary doors and what bud tenders might really think. So that's going to go on this week at Cooper Still Standing. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. You can stay tuned by either watching us on YouTube or Spotify or iTunes. So that's kind of cool here. So this week here we're going to do a message of the day, and the message of the day is hay only grows in the sunshine. And so this came to me roughly about 30 some years ago. I was basically about 20 years old, and I was working in the photogrammetry business. I was in the mapping business, and one of my duties was to call on people and sell them aerial photographs and talk about aerial mapping and consult on stuff like that. And so I was still pretty young, very green, not knowing nothing, but I had a lot of ambition. And so I was posted up in El Paso, on one of my first gigs there. And just so happens on the gig, this guy that started this town in Santa Teresa, New Mexico, his name was Charlie Crowder. I think he passed away a few years ago, and Charlie was a great guy. But here I was a young guy. Here's this older guy, built a town, and he kind of became my mentor a little bit. And so Charlie would call me over to his office and talk to me for a little bit, and then I remember I got enough guts back then to say, ask him this question. I go, hey Charlie, I see you're really successful, and if you were me, what would you do? And Charlie kind of looks at me. He has this big ass Texan hat on, and looks right at me dead in the eye and says, Jeff, hay only grows in the sunshine. So that's what Charlie gave me. He didn't give me anything else, but that was really great because, even today, there's not hardly a day or a week or time in my life since that moment I think about them. I think about that conversation, and so you have to ask yourself: are you the hay or are you the sunshine? So I think that's really pretty cool. And so that was the message of the day: hay only grows in the sunshine. So leave a comment below. Tell me if you're the hay or the sunshine. And then the next thing here is we have a special shout out to Grandma Pam. And Grandma Pam, she saw one of my posts about, Cooper Still Standing Jeff, and it was on Instagram. And then I got this text directed to me from her, and it said, it was posted in the Starbucks, inspiration board. And Grandma Pam took a picture of her post-it, and the post-it said, "Be kind, Grandma still standing." And so, in honor of that, I'm sending Grandma Pam one of our brand new hoodies, the Still Standing hoodies that we have here that I had made up. So so anyone who kind of does that, shows hey, still standing somewhere, show a post-it, show something unique about still standing, I'll send them the hoodie, man. I'll do that or send them a hoodie or a T-shirt or a mug or whatever I have laying around, man. I'll send it to you just for doing that. I think that's pretty cool, and I want to just have a special shout out, thank you to the Grandma Pam, and I hope you hear this, for Grandma Still Standing. So it's important. Subscribe below, hit the bell, all that fun stuff, and make sure you leave a comment and tell us what you think. And tell a friend. Spread the word. Tell your friends that. Cooper Still Standing is here. This is Cooper Still Standing. I'm Jeff Cooper, and I'm still standing.